thinking about. Well, you might be facing foreclosure, so then you might be thinking about a short sale, but you better read the fine print or you could be on the hook for a long, long time. Here to get you through the process with some help, Fox News legal analyst and real estate expert Bob Massey. And thank goodness that you show up, Bob, because otherwise I'd have to describe this on my own, and it would be problematic. It's very confusing to say the least. So let's once again explain what a short sale is.
Yeah, that just means that a third party has bought your house for less than what you owe. The lender has approved that. So if you owe $400,000 and the present value because of what's happened in our country is $200,000, the lender is willing to accept that $200,000, take that money, and let the seller, homeowner, sell the home.
All right, but you could find yourself in a bit of difficulty if you don't read the fine print. So the approval letter ends up being very important. What is the approval letter?
Yeah, I cannot express it enough to our viewers. When a short sale is approved, Gretchen, you get from the lender an approval letter. Now, that usually goes through the realtor that's representing your position at that time. That approval letter basically says, "Dear Mr. Massey, your short sale has been approved for purposes of this transaction." Now, here's the language that's important. Remember that difference between what is owed and what the value is. That's the deficiency, which we've talked about before. The language that you and I want to see as a homeowner is that that being the lender, is waiving any and all deficiency that is owed from the difference between that 200 and 400. Absent that language in the short sale approval letter, Gretchen, that means that the lender would have the right to go after you for that difference. So it's crucial in the approval letter to make sure that there's that waiver of the deficiency, because if there's not, many times I advise people, if you can't get the deficiency waived, you might as well let it go through the foreclosure process, because it's a different time period on the deficiency.
Very interesting. So, okay, let's say then that your approval letter does not have the waiving the deficiency. How would it look different?
It will basically say that we reserve the right to pursue a deficiency against you, the homeowner, unless it is prohibited by law for some reason. Now, sometimes you could negotiate that deficiency, Gretchen. For example, I've seen lenders that basically said, okay, you owe us $100,000. We will approve this. We will approve the short sale if you contribute $10,000 or $15,000 or $20,000, and we'll waive the difference. But very important for our viewers, remember, if it says reserve the right to go after you for the deficiency, that is not in your best interest, and you need to talk to your real estate practitioner and say, I cannot accept this deal.
Because even though you say lenders are trending towards forgiving the deficiencies, it's always about what's in writing in so many things in life. So you need to be sure that you have that in writing.
Very much so.
Bob,
very much so.
Thanks so much, as usual. And this segment will be on our website later on today if people want to rewatch it and get the information. We'll see you again next week,
Thanks,
Bob.
Gretchen.
Thank you.
Thank you. Take care.